So all this data that was not represented is very disheartening, and it almost makes it seem as if they had a prior agenda and this was kind of smoke and mirrors. It was delayed till after the election. It was delayed until after they had a budgetary meeting. So it's very disheartening for the community that's worked so hard to try and keep this school open. I think that to people that say, well, you know, no problem, 3 kilometers in busing, they should look into some research regarding busing and smaller school learning versus larger school learning. And some people don't want their 5-year-olds to be in a school of 500, right? So at the end of the day, it really decreases kids' ability to, for example, participate in after-school programs because they miss the bus. So there's a lot to be said for the social costs that just happened in that room.
And it's difficult because it is not just numbers. We are dealing with more than that.
Mm-hmm. So I guess, what would you say to them to try and convince them to stay in the Catholic school system? Because that's what some of them say they're wrestling with, right? Is convenience or neighborhood commitment over busing. Yep. or the system.
I would say to them that St. Brendan's is a absolutely beautiful school. It's a community that welcomes all students. Their doors are welcome, their arms are open. They want to be able to bring those families and those children into their school. As well as that school now has an opportunity, the school, St. Gabe's community, has an opportunity to be dropped off at St. Gabe's and to be able to have free busing for 3 years to St. Brendan's, as well as they have an opportunity to come back, and if they access the daycare, it's a community that could still be walkable. And yes, because it was said today, you know, it's not only the low enrollment, but it's also the cost factor of operating a school with low enrollment, as well as having an opportunity or having a school that has some infrastructure issues that would have to you know, figure out, is this something that we need to add to our capital plan? So it's part of a bigger picture, for sure.